So if we're okay with that, we'll move on from there. We're going to the next one, local display, commissioning, monitor, and smart transmission.
We're at Endress+Hauser, which they are a global process automation manufacturer.
Like, is it a word-for-word change-out, or does device mean something different than transmitter in this?
We are happy to host a SACA validation meeting today.
Do we need to change any language?
We've got various industry education partners coming together to take a look at a group of standards that were put together for the SACA certification, but specifically for instrumentation and process control, which is our industry.
As the industry changes, and with the rapid change that we're seeing with these new Industry 4.0 related technologies really revolutionizing the industry across the country and really across the world, we know that we're continually going to be developing new credentials to keep pace.
It's got a gyro in it.
We really rely on our industry partners who provide their technical experts to help us determine what it is that people need to know, and more importantly be able to do to be successful in the whole range of occupational areas. Today we're looking at occupations that are related to that process control and instrumentation.
We have a strong emphasis on developing future talent. We want to create future opportunities not only for our community and the people that live here, but for future talent that comes into our organization. And if we're able to create an awareness of what the process industry is and instrumentation, and know that that's a vital component in the things that we use and do every day, and create that awareness so that then potentially these folks could be future employees, then we can create the certifications that go with that to help create a better prepared workforce.
But a device, I think, is the most universal word for that.
The purpose of today's session is to have the industry experts come to consensus on the first round of the development process for these new standards.
And then we go specifically in 05 into pressure. And then
SACA creates the embodiment of bringing together several industry partners to say, these are standards that are important in our organization. So if they're important for other industry partners who could potentially be our customers, then it's also important for us to have those embedded in our technicians and skill sets, because our technicians will serve Endress+Hauser, but they'll also serve customers out in the field as well.
Is it a good system to sort of start with?
The standards development process that we're involved in today is really at the beginning stages of the certification development process. Once we have this standard validated and published, we then will begin to develop a certification program to certify individuals against that standard.
I'm hoping that, one, we come out of it with some standards that can be used to create that SACA credential, one. But two, I think ultimately we'll have better connections and networks from among the people that are in the room today. They will have an awareness of and an ownness of the SACA credential.
The need for skilled people with these new skills is really just off the chart, and companies have a very difficult time finding people with these skills. So the whole goal of having these standards and certification program is to help schools and colleges and other training providers develop and expand programs that include these new technologies so that we get more people with these skills into the workforce.